Okay, I'm back already, everybody. So listen, now that I'm back and connecting with my friends and family, uh, there's something on my mind that I really have to share. And I'm really hoping I can get some help with this. Usually this situation it doesn't bother me to the degree that it has recently, but it's gotten to the point where I can no longer, keep my silence about it. And quite frankly, this is one of the reasons why I had to go get my own cell phone so I could comment on this particular subject. Now, I'm asking a couple things. First, don't pass judgment, all right? Because I know how judgmental people can be once I reveal this whole situation. And where I am with this is probably not going to be a popular thing for people who don't know and don't realize it. But for my closest friends, they already know this situation. Let's just come on. I'm going to come right out and say it. Ah, man, it's tough, man. It's tough. All right. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. Okay, I know it. Laugh. Do what you got to do. You can trip. Come with it. Yep. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. I don't have any shame in my game. I've been with the Cowboys since 1976. Okay? So I'm not a fair weather fan. I'm not a delusional fan. I know who we are as a team. I know what we're doing and what we're not doing. But I'm going to tell you, it's because of Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, anybody else named Jones that has anything to do with the Dallas Cowboys. Who else? Jason Garrett, Dak Prescott, Kellen Moore. I want y'all, anybody listening to this message, if you know any of those guys, pass this on to them for me, please. For all y'all running the Dallas offense, stop being dumbasses, okay? Stop being stupid about how you're running a football team on offense. How dumb can you be? And I'm gonna get to the solution for this, since all you billionaire owners and general managers for you, Jerry Jones, all you millionaire coaches running the same stupid ass offense, same stupid plays, every game, every series, every year for the last 10 years, and how you haven't figured it out, I don't know. But since you made me go out and buy my own cell phone so I could cuss on social media and tell you how to run this daggone offense, you're gonna get it from me tonight. So here it is. Your offense is too basic. Your wide receivers run basic routes. You're not fooling anybody. You have no pre-snap motion. You don't run any tempo on offense. You run the same plays every game, every series. And then I hear the so-called experts on the sports channels talking about, hey, you got to run the ball more. Well, you can't run the ball. And for you experts on Fox and ESPN and all the other sports channels, you stop being dumbasses too. They can't run the ball with Zeke because he's not getting any yards because we have simple blocking schemes. So, Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, Jason Garrett, Dak Prescott. Let me reiterate this again. Stop running a basic offense. Have some more complexity and diversity in your offensive scheme. Use more personnel. Run different route trees. Your whole offense centers around doing this dumb thing. You run Zeke off tackle, left or right. You pass to Jason Witten 10 yards out. And your whole passing game is a mid-range to long-distance passing game. You know what really pisses me off about how you guys run the offense? Jerry Jones, you've owned this team since 1989, okay? Jason Garrett, you've been coaching for the last 10 years. Here's what I say. In sports, basically really in life, sometimes you have to reinvent the wheel, but sometimes you don't. We've all lived for the last, 20 years. You've lived in the era of one of the greatest sports dynasties ever. They've laid the blueprint for you. Whether you like them or not, because I don't like them. I don't support the Patriots. I don't like Bill Belichick. I don't care if he's from Annapolis. I'm not a big fan of Tom Brady. But the one thing you got to say, they've set the standard for 20 years. In 15 years, they went to 9 Super Bowls and they won 6. Right? They've done it a certain way. If you look at how they run offense, I don't pay attention to their defensive. I know what defensive football looks like. But if you look at their offense, there's something there. Their offense they use some deception, and it's built into the offense. So for all these other sports teams, when you come out and play football, if you're not smart enough to emulate some of the things that the Patriots do, that's your dumbness. And even though a lot of us like to say, hey, the Patriots cheat, and you don't like them. I don't like them either. But I'm glad Bill Belichick is kicking your asses for being so stupid and not looking at what they do and seeing how you can use it to help your offense or use it so you can improve your defense. So going back to my Cowboys, Dallas. You don't run a slot receiver. I don't know why. Right? You have a mobile quarterback, but you don't roll him out to get him on the edge when your offensive line is struggling. Why? Right? Your passing game consists of passing to your number one wide receiver 20 to 30 yards down the field every time you throw it to him when he gets targeted. I don't know why. You don't know how to utilize your possession receivers. Jason Garrett, you've been there 10 years. You've been owning the team since 1989, Jerry Jones. How come you haven't figured it out? Right? And so, since you haven't figured it out, and for all you pundits out there and all you analysts and so-called experts, just giving the ball to Zeke Elliott is not the answer. They have to create blocking schemes, use some deception, and use different plays to get Zeke some yard, get him open. You know, so we need to diversify the offense. So listen, I'm not going to give you the answers for free. I was just about to, but I sat here and said, you know what, daggone it, you're not paying me millions of dollars to give you answers. If you want to be a sorry middle-of-the-road team for 20 more years because you didn't want to fire Jason Garrett and you hire another mediocre coach, you go right ahead and do it. All right? But I'm pissed off because you made me buy my own cell phone so I could say this to you. So if anybody out there knows Jerry Jones, Jason Garrett, any of those guys, please give them this message for me.